It is night. It is for Halloween makes noise. But there is a tap at the window. No one there. Again at the other window. But no one is there either. Surprise, surprise. It is Father with pumpkins, Indian corn, and straw. Everything we need for Halloween decoration.
Welcome to the Cemetery Gates podcast, featuring Xander Kane and Android Virus. Welcome back to the Cemetery Gates podcast. I am Mr. Android Virus, joined by my illustrious, badass fucking co-host, Mr. Xander Kane. How you doing, sir?
Hey, what's up? I'm good, man. Busy.
Too
busy. I overcommitted in my October.
You certainly did. Don't ever do that. Stress yourself out.
To be fair, 3 of the things I didn't plan. And
That's
someone decided to have surgery at the beginning of the month, so that wasn't my choice either. So
No, it wasn't.
the timing.
It was just the timing.
Yeah.
I had minor surgery today.
Yeah?
Yeah. Minor surgery. But
I
I'm
had
good.
like 7 surgeries in my
Wait.
life,
Did you?
so I'm the Bride of Frankenstein.
There you go. So tonight, guys, we're going to be...
And that's Mona, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She didn't
Hello.
intro- Yeah, sorry.
Jeez.
I thought
Rude.
you didn't introduce yourself.
If you didn't know,
I fucked up on
Mona's
that
with
one.
us.
Oh, and welcoming... I'm just kidding. I fucked up on that one. So I was like, oh, yeah, there's Mona. Sorry. I gotta admit it.
I wonder why. Just
No, I
going
fucking-
caution to the wind.
No, listen, I hit the bong like an hour ago, so...
Ooh.
I know.
Gonna get in trouble.
It needed to happen. Needed to crack that egg just a little bit, so I
almost
apologize.
ate an edible, but I was like, no, I can't be lobotomized.
Yeah,
I'll eat dingy.
yeah. No, you'll be all right. Just eat one. It's October. It's Halloween. The season's changing. What better
That's right.
time to be stoned than in October?
That's right.
Yeah, it's in the air. So, all right, guys. So tonight we're doing our 31 Days of Halloween movie challenge 2022. It's easier to say that than just to keep track of the years. And tonight we're going to go through movies. Did we do 9 through 15? Correct?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
See.
So that's right. So we'll go every other. Let's see. So we watched the first 2 together, did we not?
Yeah.
The Kiss and Baskin.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And then we'll go every other one. It'll be a fun time. Our last podcast was a lot of fun and got some good downloads. So yeah, we'll keep going. So so our collective pick on this second episode was The Kiss, aka what Mona liked to call it, the piss. So
Whoa.
so I guess we know how she feels about the movie, but yeah, it's I don't know, we all picked it. It's a supernatural horror movie. I don't know. It's
theme. Only
it
one
was-
with a theme.
It was her visceral theme. So you take the reins on this one.
No. It was, what, 1988, directed by Penn Densham?
Penn Densham.
He wrote what? Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, some Outer
bunch.
Limit episodes, Twilight Zone. That's all I know. Who was the lady? Joanna. How do you say her name?
Pacula.
Pacula, like Dracula without the D and the R.
Pacula. She's marked for death. Black
Yeah.
Ice.
Yeah.
Those 90s
lot of those-
action. Warlock,
yeah.
Armageddon, Tombstone. And then the teenage girl was Meredith Salinger.
Yeah.
She
I
was
remember
in
her.
I was like, is that Natty Gann bitch from the
That's-
Disney movie? Adventures,
I
the journey of
recognize her.
Natty Gann.
Dream a Little Dream.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what she's from.
With the Corys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, this one starts off kind of weird, where.
In the Belgian Congos.
Yeah.
1963.
And then the sisters are so basically, there's a talisman involved. I'm trying to think back.
There's like two sisters, and they're like being separated in childhood, and one is sent away on a train, Felice, with their aunt, and she has with her, like, I don't know, it looks like a possessed totem or talisman.
Totem. Oh yeah, and then like
it looks like a serpent or a snake. To me, it looked like a cat snake. I don't know.
Something happens in the train, and the auntie's dead, and the little girl walks out, but she's different.
The eyes glow, and the aunt is possessed.
Oh, that's so weird.
And then she attacks Felice, and then like the conductor finds the dead aunt all sucked up dry, and Felice gets off the train.
And then you fast forward all these years later, and her sister's coming to town.
5 years later.
Yeah, and
York.
And she's got a daughter and the dad, and it really kind of like, essentially the story is she's just an aunt. It's kind of like a Hand that Rocked the Cradle vibes.
Yes, that's exactly what it reminded me of.
Yeah, like she kind of comes into the family and weaves her way in because the mom dies in the beginning, but we don't know. Dad's all
dumb and horny.
Yeah, like it was kind of strange that Mr. Xander Kane, there was a part where he felt like he was kind of horny for his daughter.
Yeah,
it was
totally.
All touchy-feely, and
she like looks like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
no touchy.
Get off me, Dad.
Mom's dead, and this is all I got. Fuck.
It was like Lifetime movie.
It was.
Yeah. It did give off that for sure, or even made for TV at times, but it definitely it's more edgier than a made for TV movie for sure.
But it definitely kind of
the sex scenes.
Yeah, and it definitely gets supernatural towards the end, what we kind of expect. So it kind of toes that line in between supernatural and I don't know, real life, I guess, like with the drama, supernatural drama. I don't know. Wasn't my thing.
Yeah, was it eerie? Was it scary?
No.
It was like Cat People vibe, passing down a curse through a woman-to-woman kiss.
That's right.
Yeah.
Not my thing, as you know.
Oh, don't be so bigoted towards that. You should accept that in your life more.
No, you should just accept that I'm strictly dickly, and that I'm not gonna make out with any of your female friends.
Yeah, so quit asking.
I wouldn't expect that. I think you're talking to maybe somebody else, but that wouldn't be me.
No.
Okay.
No. Well, I love this movie actually. I thought it was damn good fun.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. It's a little cheesy. I liked the aunt and the Felice lady was cool. I don't know. It was just cool and different for me.
The softcore porn parts.
It is, yeah. No, it's just super silly too, which I just enjoyed. So.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting much either. Because I had heard of it. I thought it was a vampire movie. So.
I didn't know what to expect, and I was excited because it was like an 80s horror I haven't seen.
Yeah, totally much. But I thought it was good fun. I thought it was as good as expected for me.
As good as expected. Well, there you go, sir. For me, I don't know. It didn't quite catch me. It did give off weird, strange vibes. But I didn't hate it. But I'm middle of the road on it.
Yeah,
like maybe a 2.
Yeah, it's like a super silly ending too, with the fucking propane tank in the pool.
Yeah, which
just
funny.
It made me laugh. Fuck, I loved it. This is a 4 for me. I thought it was good fun.
Oh.
Yeah.
Look at you,
wow.
sir.
Yeah, I like the kiss.
He loves his softcore pornos.
Yeah.
Ish. Maybe just the vibes. I don't know. Just kidding. No, the kiss. Yeah. 2. What about you?
1. I didn't
Ooh,
feel
man, we're all over
anything
the
for
place
this
tonight.
movie. I watched it like expressionless.
Nobody on the same page on this bitch.
Not at all.
Wow. It's okay. Sanders like, God damn it. But we got more to go.
I liked it.
Yeah, we got more to go.
I'm not gonna defend it to the death.
Oh yeah, no, you don't know.
But I liked it.
All right, so our number 10 film was the 2015 Turkish movie that I had slept on for obviously 7 years, Baskin. So
That means police raid, right?
I don't know.
Raid, Baskin,
I'm
police
a
raid.
lazy ass fucking podcaster. But yeah,
Okay.
I wish I knew.
It is.
Cool. Well, yeah. I mean, this did Greg Mo see this at TIFF
Forever. Actually, I don't know. I saw it a
2015?
long time ago, though.
Yeah.
It was all the buzz for a while.
Yeah.
Because there's that Fantastic Fest as well. And it got a good buzz there.
And IFC got a hold of it and released it, which for the American version, so that's a pretty big name.
There's an American version?
Not to release it to us, or distribute it to us. Not the American version, but because it was originally overseas.
I haven't heard of it. I guess I was under my rock then.
Well, yeah, it starts off real strange because it already puts you at unease, I think, because you have a little kid placed in a setting where he shouldn't be, and plus the lighting's really cool for it as well.
Red.
Yeah.
Telling something about hell.
Yeah, all kinds of different funny little nuances, and yeah, a hand reaches to him from the darkness, and then he sees this hooded figure, which kind of.
Well, his mom's getting banged in the bedroom.
Is that what's happening? It sounds like pleasure and.
I think I think they called back to this for the first time we see the things down in the cave because they're all banging and pleasure, and
yeah,
I think it's saying what we see visually later is what's happening in that bedroom. We just can't see it.
Oh.
Yeah, because the hand reached to him, and yeah, this is weird. It was very dreamy, and then I don't know. You see what 5 cops?
Yeah, 5 shitty cops sitting around talking about.
Yeah, they're a bunch of fucking assholes.
Yeah, which I didn't give a fuck about any. The first 30 minutes after the kid thing at the beginning, the first 30 minutes, I could have cared less what was happening. I felt like all the cops sitting around talking was stupid and wasted time.
Well, it was supposed to show that they're all corrupted and not innocent, but the new guy is innocent. I don't think any of us
needed 30 minutes to know that the cops in that country are probably shit and all that. Or this country for that.
And that's supposed to be where it started off too. The frog in the bathroom. So they were already in a loop.
Right.
They make it into this house after an accident. Which I called out. I was like, I think that was one of the dudes.
After the sing along in the van.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was like, why? Why every movie is there singing and dancing?
There's 5 fucking cops singing about how beautiful she is on this day, on this day. I don't know what the fucking song was, but it was lame.
Yeah. And then they wreck and
shitload of frogs.
And then we go into another weird dream of the dude, the main dude-ish kind of.
Yeah, it goes back and forth from reality to dream sequences.
Yeah, because he doesn't seem to know about any of this. The rest of the cops, I guess, know something. Or at least one other cop, I guess.
The place they're going is not a good place. I guess there are rumors that it's bad and evil.
Right. And and boy does it turn out that way.
Yeah, right away.
Yeah, for sure. It gets super visceral, super stylistic.
It creeped me out
Yeah.
immediately when they went in there. I was like, oh shit. Am I going to be able to watch this by myself in the middle of the night?
Yeah, I loved it. And
then it got satanic, and then I wasn't afraid anymore. It turned into a Cannibal Corpse cover.
It kind of did.
Yeah.
This shit was pretty funny. It's funny because I love the actor who played the guy at the key in his forehead.
Yeah.
And
leader?
Yeah. Baba the father or whatever.
Yeah, the father.
And he so that actor, very strange looking, and he has a disease, kind of like a Michael Berryman-ish type of disease, but he's Turkish, and he's been in movies since he was really younger, I guess. So he's kind of well known over there. He just has that weird look to him. I was telling Mona that I remember seeing a video of him a while back, like obnoxiously chewing some cake and drinking coffee and sipping it obnoxiously. So that guy's like ugly ass face just doing that.
I know. It's like, don't send me that. Which just means he probably will.
Yeah, I know. I've been trying to look for it.
And I'll still watch it.
Yeah, a lot comes to, I mean, a lot of torture, neck cuttings, all kinds of crazy shit in this movie.
It turned into like Turkish Hellraiser.
Yeah, and then it all kind of cumulates at the end. And I don't want to give too much away about this, and I know we got like a shit ton more movies to review, but yeah, I love the shit out of it. It gets very Hellraiser-ish, Event Horizon-ish. I don't know if you guys
in
could
his
describe
line, what did he say? The father, you carry hell with you at all times. You die as you sleep, resurrect when you wake. I loved that.
I don't know. What'd you think, Xander? I thought that was pretty cool too.
I am very. I think this movie's just okay. I think the whole 30 minutes, I was so goddamn bored. I could care less what happened next. I was just ready to get to the fucked up weird stuff, and then it got there, and it was just like, very visceral and visual and all that. There's lots of cool effects and things going on in here. It's a well-made movie, but I don't like. A lot of people are like, "This is the Hellraiser sequel we wanted," and I wholeheartly disagree with every word of that.
Well, I totally disagree with that.
Because like, there's no like real. I think Hellraiser's better at like human relationships, and this to me, like all these just feel like silly monsters.
Yes,
it doesn't
satanic shit.
But it doesn't have the same. It's not the same to me at all. This doesn't feel. At times, it doesn't feel as supernatural, I guess, as Hellraiser. It just feels like a bunch of people got in a room and just did a bunch of fucked up shit.
Yeah, that's how I felt
like,
when I found out it was just a black mass. I was like, oh, this isn't scary anymore. This is just
right. Yeah, so that's what kind of takes away from it. It takes the mystery. Out of it, which I was like, which just kind of made it a little disappointing me, but. I mean, it's a good watch. I still enjoyed it, so I give it like a 3 out of 5. I just know a lot of people are really fucking high on this movie, and I'm just not there on it.
Okay. I gave it slightly higher. I gave it a 4 out of 5. I really like this movie. I get what you're saying about the first part. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't need all that talk. Maybe we could have chattered it down to 10 minutes, and we could have added more context at the end.
Yeah.
Explain a little bit more about some things. So I can see it.
You gotta read it. Your research. That's what I said. They're showing like how they fucking suck, and that guy's supposed to like represent innocence, the newbie.
Oh yeah, no, I'm saying like the chatter at the beginning.
Yeah, that's what that's showing. I read the director what he meant when he made this movie.
Oh, look!
And I was intrigued in the beginning because it shows that hooded figure with the bucket of meat that he delivered to the restaurant that he's cooking for them.
By the way, do you think do you think that was really meat? Like, or
people meat.
Human.
I think it's probably human meat. Yeah, I think that's what they allude to.
Maybe they it was crazy. We got another weird movie we got another movie later on that we want to review that is. Oh, never mind. We'll get into it later. It's fucking funny. All right. So, 4 out of 5. I liked it. I thought it was
fun.
I gave it a 4.
4. See, I'm not that far off from you guys.
No way. All right. What was your first pick, Mr. Xander King? Yeah.
My solo pick, 2011, a film called The Shadows. It's about these people. They're on like a boat out, and of course they fucking crash onto this like island or whatever, and they don't really know what to do. They're all kind of freaking out, and weird things start happening. Things start feeling creepy, and then the story kind of evolves into like everybody's got a secret to hide, and you're learning about their relationships. None of them in any way, shape, or form are interesting. It does set like a good it does feel like kind of creepy, but nothing ever really happens. And then this you're just dealing with them and their drama and all this, everybody's being over dramatic. And then this Latino woman shows up screaming about like pirates are coming. Like they gotta protect themselves because the pirates are coming. And you get a bunch of camera shots of things happening in the shadows, so you don't really know what's going on. And by the end of it, after nothing really happens, the entire movie, they're like, "Oh, it's purgatory. We're all in purgatory." And then I was like, "Oh, cool. Fuck this movie." But it did have like some minimal stuff that was okay. But I gave it a 1.5 out of 5. It's not really worth checking out. But it was just, but it does like get going as soon as it starts. I was very optimistic about it because as soon as it starts playing, boom, you know, the crashes happen, it's on, everybody's panicking. You're like, all right, cool, we're getting into this. And then instead of, you know, the way they develop the characters is like through their drama and all their bullshit. And so you don't really like any of them. You just feel like all of them are kind of whiny little fucks. So maybe don't check it out. It's streaming on Amazon if anybody really wants to check it out. It has a really shitty poster, and I should have known better. But it was not good. So skip that one.
Oh, wow. All right. Thank you, sir, for watching the garbage.
Keep it short and sweet.
Yes. All right. Up next, Titane. Is that what
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What'd you think,
Very
Mona?
visceral.
Yeah.
I couldn't stop laughing, and I thought, what the fuck? And I couldn't wait to know what you guys thought of it. It was the weirdest fucking movie. It was just, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's so it's all like, you know, she's basically taken in oil, right?
Yeah, she's had sex with a car.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
she's
little
like-
girl, she has a, what? Has to have a plate in her head.
Like a halo or something, but yeah.
And after that, she's like turned on by cars, automobiles.
Yeah.
It's very erotic for her.
Then she's all grown up, and she's kind of like a stripper, but with cars.
She's a
the
like
car
a car
show?
show girl. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's like a car show girl, you know, which is like a thing if y'all are not familiar with.
I am not.
Yeah, so there's always hot girls at cars, but apparently she's like the best one, I guess, in the movie. I don't know. Maybe because she fucks cars. I don't know. But it is a very, very like pretty movie. It looks awesome.
Yeah.
I love the music. The
Yes.
colors are amazing. I think she does great as the lead actress, actually.
Isn't this her first movie too?
I'm not sure. Potentially.
I think
but
so.
she's awesome. It's just a weird fucking movie.
Very gory.
It is gory. It keeps you. I think it does keep you like guessing on like. I don't think it's a movie most people turn off because you're just wondering where the hell this is going. And then by the time you get to the end of it, you're like, oh, well, it looks pretty. It was a lot of people's like #1 of the year when it came out, so a lot of people loved it. And I know there's a lot of
Written and directed by a woman, by the way.
yeah,
That
I know
shout
there's
out right
a
there.
lot of subtext and stuff in this film, I believe, and I think that's why a lot of people loved it. I think it's definitely worth checking out, but it is definitely weird.
It's definitely an adventure, and I think that the movie kind of seems more of a statement than anything else.
Yeah.
In a weird way. It kind of plays on the fact, you know, her parents got into the car accident, and you know, she kills him pretty much, right? I mean, there's a lot of crazy shit that happens in this movie.
We don't know.
But that's what's cool about it. It's like ambiguous. She set the house on fire, right? But like
on accident, and then just decided, hey, fuck it, I'll just kill them too.
Yeah, exactly. So I think there was a lot of like really cool, weird things in this movie as well. And I questioned to myself at the end of, you know, obviously because it's so fucking supernatural and weird, was this kind of all happening in her head, just a crazy person's serial killer's head. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Which could have been that aspect of it as well. But I liked it. What did you guys
give it?
The
weapon was cool.
Fuck yeah. I gave it a 4 out of 5. I fucking liked it.
4 out of 5.
There you go. I know Xander's seen this before, so he's loving us reviewing it again.
Yeah, I think I'm looking at my rating for what I gave to it.
And what the fuck? Did he kill that fireman that was all worshipping him?
Think so.
He did, right? He's like, here, hold this propane tank in the middle of this forest fire. See you later.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 3.5 out of 5 is what I put it at.
That's fucked up.
What about you, Mona? What'd you give it?
4.
Oh shit! All right,
It
cool.
kept me like watching because what the fuck? What's happening?
Yeah. All right. What about you, Mr. Xander?
The next flick?
Yeah.
The next flick is Alien Predator from 1986, aka The Falling.
Okay.
It's about some Americans going through Spain and they're going through Spain in this like RV, and then there's like this weird storyline with NASA involved, science gone wrong. And they're just cruising around and fucking monsters start showing up. And they got to figure out eventually they cross paths with a NASA guy, and they're trying to figure out how to get the hell out of here because they're stuck because people are like turning and monsters and shit, and everybody's eating shit. It's not a zombie flick at all, but it's just a weird like monster flick, alien flick because of the NASA thing. There's a really great disturbing scene at the beginning that may turn some people away, where there's a dead cow in the road, and a dog is like eating its guts. I swear the guts look real, like legit. And then the dog gets like taken in by the alien through the cow. So you see the dog like kind of go in, and like you see like the tug back and forth, and the dog just gets like sucked in. I was like, holy shit.
That sounds great.
It was fucking wild. I mean, I know that nothing, obviously the dog is fine, but just the way they filmed it, I was like, holy shit. That's like how the movie starts. You're like, holy cow. And it's got the guy that plays the older version of Eddie in It.
Okay.
He's the one. He's Dennis Christopher is his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of the main guys in it.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, it's just now the people are just eventually trying to get the hell out of here before NASA like blows up the whole town. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just them like running around town, getting with NASA. You got some great action scenes in here, some good little effects going on. It does get a little clunky and goes off the rails toward the end as they're trying to close in that third act.
Yeah.
Well, man, it's a solid, fun watch. It is worthy of a full Cemetery Gates episode review, a full one. I liked it a lot.
I know. I want to see it now.
It's great. It's on Paramount Plus streaming right now, and I think it just got thrown on Shudder too.
Fuck yeah.
So
thank you.
Yeah,
for the
it's a 3 out of 5. Like, it's nothing spectacular. I thought it was cool because there's a lot of really cool scenes in it, even though it does get kind of clunky at the end, and it's just well worth a watch. I'd never heard of it before, and I was like, how did I miss this? So that's part of the reason we do what we do this time of year. We go into stuff, and I watched it, and one of my director friends was like, more people need to see this fucking movie. So, yes, they do. And he's a special effects guy, so he did special effects for a bunch of the American Guinea Pig films and 100 Tears and Marcus Cook's a good guy. So yeah, The Falling.
He ain't no butcher, though.
No butcher.
So anyways,
Oh fuck.
I know. Our next pick, me and Mona's.
Uh-oh.
All right. 1973's Pigs. AKA, get ready for this, okay, Mr. Xander.
Right.
So you got Pigs. It's called Pigs, but it also goes under The Pigs. Daddy's Deadly Darling, Daddy's Girl, The 13th Pig, Blood Pen, Horror Farm, Roadside Torture Chamber, The Killers, Lynn Hart, The Strange Love Exorcist, Lynn Hart, The Strange Love Exorcist, The Strange Love. So somebody just kept on putting that over and over again. I'm reading it off the list. Anyways, yeah. So
I think Blood Pen's my favorite.
1973. Okay, and so first and foremost, like, it was released under all those names because the damn director, like, I don't know, he's like, I'm gonna go back and refilm this chick in this movie being possessed in the beginning and release it as the Lynn Hart, The Strange Love Exorcist. And so he went, and it's not in the version we saw because I don't even know if you can find that one.
Yeah, I've seen this, but it's been a long time.
Yeah, I was like, I don't remember her being possessed.
No, so that was an alternate version, but we saw the original, which basically follows a fucking pig farmer who fucking feeds people human flesh, and everybody kind of knows, and but it's kind of like, well, he's not. I felt like the sheriffs are kind of pussies. They're like, oh yeah, whatever, and he's like, I just feed them dead people from the fucking, from the fucking graves, and they're like, and he eats the pigs too, and so it's like, I don't know why the cops like, we gotta have a talk with you. Like, I don't know.
And it was like insinuated that whoever he feeds to the pigs turns into a pig.
Yes, that was very. Yeah, that was.
I
weird.
love pigs, like the animal pigs. You know that. So.
Yeah. No, I didn't. Now I know though.
I love pigs.
That's funny.
Eat them, have them as pets. I love them.
There you go. And then we find this chick who just kind of wanders to his pig farm in the middle of nowhere, which is strange or whatever. How does he find her?
It just starts off all weird, like upbeat music, and then weird shit starts happening. Like,
she's like, I need a job, and he's like, well, fuck, you can't stay here. I'm a fucking feeding fucking dead people to pigs. Like, what the fuck?
Well, she's all wandering around, and then she hears like it's like she's like can hear the pigs screaming or.
Yeah.
And then he's like, what the fuck are you doing here? What are you doing? What do you want? Get out of here. She's like, I need a job. So...
And then he gives her a job, and then she's carrying a dark secret, which she's also a murderous fucking woman who talks to her fake dad on the phone.
She's crazy.
She's crazy, dude. And she's like, Daddy, and like, I guess her dad molested her. It's really weird.
So she's more true to what happens to people after that.
And she goes and seduces dudes that kind of look like her dad around the town and fucking kills them.
She doesn't seduce them.
Well, you know what I mean.
That was very man of you. Seduces them. They're all creepy and awful and not taking no for an answer.
She seduced the second one. Listen. She seduced the second one in order to chop his dick off. So that I respect. You can't say she did not do that.
Well, yeah, the second time. The first time he tried to date rape her.
He did. So so the farmer finds out her secret, and they start feeding people to the fucking pigs, and it kind of goes off from there, I guess. I don't know.
Aw, he had compassion.
Yeah. The Vinegar Syndrome version does the original cut.
Okay, so, good.
Yeah, that's the release that they put out.
There's another one where there's an exorcism.
Yeah, I think they have all the extra footage in the Vinegar Syndrome release, but when you watch the film, it's the original cut. It doesn't have it all.
There you go.
In there, so.
All right, sir. So I don't know. I kind of dug this movie, to be honest with you. It was that nice sleazy 70s fucking trash that I loved.
Yeah, I have it rated at 3 out of 5 on my letterbox for my first viewing of it. So
there you go. I would give it a 3 out of 5 myself.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, it's good for what it is. Could have been better, yes. Shitty lighting. Not that they only had one good actor in it. I think the old man, the pig farmer himself, who had a New York accent, that lived in bumfuck wherever. That was pretty funny. But yeah, I think a 3 out of 5 is definitely fair on that one.
Yeah.
What about you, homegirl?
3 out of 5, same. It was sad. It reminded me a little of Witch from the Sea.
I was gonna say that. Yeah, it did.
Way more like mediocre.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I love pigs. Maybe because I'm depressed. But it was more like what really happens to people when they're like molested or assaulted, what it does to your psyche, and it was more like real than a revenge rape film, because those things don't happen. So yeah, I'm going all dark here.
That's okay. All right, there you go. Yeah, I like pigs as well. Not bad. So there you go. Check it out, guys. Vinegar Syndrome, Pigs, 1973. Not a disappointment for what it was. All right, what's your next one, homie?
Yeah, right now I got Umma from 2022 with Sandra Oh. And this takes kind of place in... They're in a rural farm somewhere out west, and Umma means mother, I guess, in Korean. But Sandra Oh's character is out there with her daughter. They are running like a bee farm, essentially, and the mother is afraid of, or tells her daughter that electricity causes her condition, like she's like allergic to electricity, bad things happen. So she basically has an 18-year-old daughter that's grown up without electricity. And of course the daughter turns 18 and she starts, there's like she wants to go to college, and one of the people in town has like their niece come stay with them for the summer, and she like kind of befriends them, and they build a little relationship, and slowly someone shows up at the farm, and it's like a relative of her. It's the young girl's uncle, and he brings basically their dead mother's stuff to the mom. And it's the mom. The mother is essentially coming back from the grave slowly and haunting Sandra Oh's character and making her paranoid. And as her daughter's asking questions about all these things, then Sandra Oh's character kind of loses grip on reality a little bit. She's really like kind of all over the place. Like she'll wake up in weird spots, not really knowing what's going on. In some cases, like her daughter's like screaming at her to hey mom, what's going on? But essentially the mother, Umma, is trying to basically possess Sandra Oh's character and make her more like her. And so the whole movie is just the battling of those demons with the grandmother, and trying to not let her haunt them. So there's like some like ritualistic things about like burying families and like all this other stuff. Does a pretty good job of having some pretty creepy moments. I really liked Sandra Oh was great in it. Fievel Stewart was great in it. Fievel Stewart is the girl from Atypical. If you've Izzy from Atypical is the girl in Umma. It's casted really well. It's shot really great. There's a few spooky moments, not terribly scary. Nice score, but at the end of the day, it's just kind of okay. It was entertaining. 2.5 out of 5 for me. It was good to see Sandra Oh in something like that, though. I did like, she was really good in it. So that was definitely good to see. It's streaming on Netflix, so I mean, it's kind of it's out there to watch if you got Netflix. I would recommend it, but as they say, it's not reinventing the wheel here. But it's a very palatable horror movie for somebody that's not into horror. Mm-hmm. So it'd be a good kind of if you're with somebody that wants to watch something kind of scary, that's not too much, this might be a good starter.
So I can watch this with my mom.
Yeah, you could.
Do it. Watch it with your mother. Eat some tamales while you're watching it with your mother. That'd be awesome. All right. All day tamales. All right. I saw it.
At gunpoint making Xander's tamales. Maybe I better stand up.
There you go. All right. Up next, this is what I'm going to preface with: the 1972 horror hunk of shit I like to call Invasion of the Blood Farmers. Oh man!
You were like, "Wait, I can't wait." It's like, it's so awful. It's like, no, it's not that kind of awful.
It's really bad. Like, so I found out some history about this film. That I mean, everybody was paid in beer.
Yes.
Yeah. And
and it shows. Like the guys in the bar. Like, it's like they just gave him a beer and told him what to say right before. Like nobody had a script.
Mr. Xander, most of these movies have like one town drunk. This had like 10 town drunks.
Nice.
You know what I mean? So basically, it kind of centers around a group of druids, and they're called sangroids. I don't know where they got that name from. I'm thinking like sanguine for blood and steroids. I don't know. Sangroids. Yeah. Sure. So so they're living in Westchester County, New York, this is probably filmed with the locals and they need to resurrect their queen by draining the blood from unsuspecting people so they can bring her back alive, pretty much. And it's acted horribly. And the fucking head, goddamn fucking wizard or whatever the fuck he is, satanic guy. God, I wanted to punch him. Whatever he was. What was he?
I don't know. It was
cult
like
leader,
like live or like LARPing.
Yeah.
Awful.
Yeah, it was like watching people LARP, dude. It was really bad. And the plot, again, that's the plot, dude. And like, there's like a couple of scientists that are trying to fucking. It's not even like Don Doller good, We can appreciate Don Doller films. We can appreciate, Nah, not even up there with those, bro. This is so hateable. I did not like it at all. But the only thing that was fun.
You would. I was like, no, it's not good, bad. You'll see. You'll
Yeah, it
see.
wasn't good, bad, Mr. Xander. I hated this movie. Didn't hate it as much as I liked Psychomania, but I did not like this movie at all.
Ouch.
Yeah, miss it. It's
And
not
like
good.
every scene was like shot in one shot, like no
What year
Yeah.
was this made?
takes.
72.
Oh, okay.
Invasion of the Blood Farmers. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's just fucking odd. Anyways, skip it if you
Hard
can.
pass.
One out of 5.
Yes.
One out of
Mona
5.
agrees. 1 out of 5.
Yes.
Not good.
Nice.
All right. So I don't know if you've watched it yet.
Invasion of Blood Farmers. I've heard of it. I don't think I've seen it, but maybe I have. I'm not sure. I recognize the cover art, but I don't have it logged in my letterbox. But
All
if it
right.
was that bad, it's probably forgettable. So,
Your next film, sir.
boom. My next film hails from the year 1997. Perfect Blue.
I was
This is-
17.
This is an anime, which I think this is the first time I've done an animated film for the challenge. But anyways, for October. But it's about a girl in like a K-pop band, and I guess she's been in this K-pop band for a while, and she's just ready to spread her wings and do something else. And she announces this at a show, and that, oh, this is my final show. I'm gonna, be leaving the band, blah blah blah. And she's like starts focusing on this really like creepy guy in the crowd with some sort of like, face malformities, and he just looks really weird, but he's obviously like obsessed with this band. He looks like a stalker. He is a stalker, right? So there's like some weird eye contact, and he's like starting to sweat and getting worried. Just this weird fucking interaction as they perform their final song. And then she goes off to retire. They try to put her in movies, and then they start putting her in like edgier movies, like where she's getting like raped in a nightclub, and this stalker guy like keeps kind of coming back into the picture, and she just kind of keeps getting flashbacks and all this. But anyways, it's just kind of a really effective like obsessed stalker like film, and mixed with like really great visuals and kind of I don't know, I don't want to say whimsical, well, I guess you could say like a dark whimsical vibe to it. Very, very, very fucking cool animated film. Highly recommended. 4 out of 5. This film is considered one of the great like anime films of all time by a lot of people. It's also streaming on Shudder now, so if you want to give it a shot, highly recommended. Really cool flick.
Cool. Well, I'll check
Like,
it out.
out of the 15 people that I know on Letterboxd that have seen it, the lowest ratings of 3.5.
Really? Not
Most
bad.
of them are 4 and 5.
Very
So,
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's a cool flick
Check it out, man.
for sure.
So our next one is going to be a UK zombie movie, and it's got a lot of names. It was made in 1980. Goes by, well, we watched Toxic Zombies, but Blood Eaters,
Is it
Bloody
not
Butchers,
Kind
Is
of
it-
shit to you too.
It has
yeah.
another name that has flesh in it somewhere, but I can't remember what it's called.
Forest of Fear. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it was Mona. Sorry for this one as well.
This one made me want to like stab myself in the face. And
It was
eyes
kind of
and-
like it was a good double feature with Invasion of the Blood Farmers. A good double feature. Yeah, so basically the government sprays fucking a bunch of chemical known as Dromax. And
Yeah.
on
Is that what it's called?
yeah,
Sounds
it's
like, sounds like a battery.
I
It's
know,
been a
but
while
they-
since I've seen it. But
they
I
put it on their
fucking
fucking-
awful.
they put it on their weed plants, and the hippie farmers grow it. And
Oh,
they
that's
do
right.
that
That's right.
because- yeah, well, they only do it because like basically they accidentally killed a couple of people or something like that. I don't know. It was a real bad one, and the effects are bad. It's if you were to, when you're a little kid and you went and got the fake skin at the store that you could make molds with, like you were a witch, or put them over your eye and make a scar. You know, remember those like the
Sorry.
they're very cottony on the
That's you.
inside, but there's
Yeah,
something
yeah.
fake skin. They had like dollar store like that kind of fake skin in this bitch. So not a lot going on. I mean, it's a normal zombie movie. It's very bad, very
Yeah,
very bad.
it's pretty bad. It's
like they looked like zombies, but they weren't acting like zombies. They were doing shit like people do. Like when they were trying to open the car door, they're all picking up the lock, and it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, dumbasses. Yeah, it was weird. Well, they were toxic zombies. It was just the bad weed, maybe.
That's right.
They were using knives.
Drugs are bad.
Like in a gang knife fight.
Yeah. Toxic zombies. That's
oh,
how
it was
they
so
act.
awful. I watched Invasion of the Blood Farmers and then this right after. I
Yeah,
was like,
me too.
oh, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
That's a
Welcome
great
to
double
our
feature.
Welcome to our life.
Welcome to the average Cemetery Kids show.
Yeah.
I
Welcome
remembered.
Oh, you're being spoiled right now. I forgot. Yeah. Shit. That's average.
Dad. I remember there was the handicapped kid.
Yeah.
And what did he say? I know he's retarded, but he has to find a way to make his way through this life. That's
yeah,
what...
it was a very,
like,
very.
what?
These 70s, 80s movies never miss with all that stuff. I think it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. Yeah, I mean, again, I'm gonna give it a 1.5. Not just a 1, but a 1.5 because
Why the half?
I don't know.
What earned it the half?
It earned a half. It earned a half. It just because
somewhere.
It was
for
ambition,
right?
It was ambitious. Yes.
I'm giving it a half of a 1 then.
Oh, goddamn.
Yeah, I'll give it a 1.5 as well. It's pretty bad, though.
All right.
Just a sympathetic 1.5.
There you go. A nice gentleman.
That's right.
What was your next movie, sir?
My next movie hails from Russia, called Row 19. Is about a woman who is a doctor and is taking a flight with her daughter, and they take like a red-eye flight. There's not a ton of people on the flight, and we kind of learn the story of when she was a kid, she was on a plane crash and was the only survivor. And so this is, I guess, the first time that she flies the plane, and so, or rides on a plane, I'm sorry. So she's there with her daughter, and then like just weird shit slowly starts happening, and you have like kind of all these interesting characters on the plane. There's like a artist guy that's just kind of sitting there with himself with his little pen and paper, just kind of drawing. Then there's like the shitty business guy. Then you have an elderly couple that are going to their son's wedding, and then like the cute single guy, right? Is there. But as all these like people start dying and all these kind of supernatural things start happening, and they start explaining mom's having flashbacks, and like she's like seeing things that's kind of not there, and she's kind of manically running back and forth around the plane, and she's convinced that the stewardesses are in on it, on what's going on, because weird shit's happening on the plane. People are dying, people are bleeding, just fucking crazy shit is happening, and there's really no explanation for it. But the movie does start to turn 3/4 of the way through as the director is kind of showing the full story, because at the first part of it you're just kind of getting, okay, this is happening, why is this happening? But I really actually enjoyed how it unfolded. There's some cool, definitely a little bit of cool gore in here, not a whole lot, just kind of some simple blood. And there is like a little CG like creature in there that's not like super amazing, but they don't show up for very long, and it's more there to kind of set the tone, not necessarily be the focal point of what's going on. But I definitely don't want to ruin the rest of it. But I thought it was a super fun watch. I thought the story was told in a super fun way, and was enjoyable. So I gave it a 3.5 out of 5. And there's not a ton of movies coming out of Russia right now, so it was kind of cool to see one come out.
Why?
I don't know. I wonder why. Strangest thing.
It's very strange. Yeah.
But yeah.
Very odd.
I want to say something. I am not spoiled. Just because I watched these shitty movies with you during the month of October, because you allow me to be on 1 month a year. I listen to Cemetery Kids all year round, and I listen to your reviews, and I say, that sounds really shitty. I need to check that out. I am not spoiled.
Oh,
I guess I like to torture myself.
See?
All right. So our next movie and our final pick for this evening is going to be 1981's Australian horror film, Road Games.
American actors.
2 American actors. But you know what? Let me tell you what I liked about it, though. We'll get into it. First of all, I love the fucking cover. I don't know if you guys have seen the cover of Road Games, but it's amazing.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, the cover, the VHS or whatever cover. Anyways, so yeah, it's a thriller film. I mean, there is some murder, but it's not a lot of gore. Just a lot of. So basically, you got Stacy Keach stars in it. Jamie Lee Curtis, Stacy Keach, but it's directed by a guy named Richard Franklin, who, he was considered like how could I explain it? The Australian, no, the director, the Australian, he's the Australian Alfred Hitchcock. There you go. That's what he's described as. Anyways, so to kind of let you know what kind of movie we're getting into. Yeah, Stacy Keach is a truck driver, and I don't know, he's kind of a weird dude, lonely, I guess. I don't know.
Or lonely. It's not really weird. He's kind of dumb and insecure.
Yeah, I guess he plays it off that way.
Mm-hmm.
And the beginning starts off okay. He like tries to, check into a hotel, and there's this chick who he failed to pick up earlier on in the road that's checking into the hotel with another guy, and they so happen to snag the last bed. So he's like, fuck, I gotta sleep in my truck again. But we also go to
my dingo.
With my dingo. And he is an American in Australia, which I found pretty cool because he's like a stranger in a strange land, if you know what I mean. Kind of gave that feel. Yeah, and then he's kind of waking up the next morning, and the guy who, there's a scene where a girl gets killed. So it's basically the guy kills the girl that he saw going into the place with, and it's I thought it was a stylistic scene where you have the white light in the door with the guy standing in it and the chick sitting on the right.
Cool.
I give you that.
Bed. And it killed her like with a guitar string, but it wasn't like so like visceral.
Wasn't she naked too?
Yes.
Yeah, she was.
Playing
the guitar.
Right.
But and then his dog seems to get into the trash. He sees the guy wearing the same gloves who had the guitar string. It's kind of here's where it gets a little giallo-esque, I'll say. Get the gloves, reaching behind the curtain, staring at him. So begin the road games. Just goes on the road and fucking gets into weird interactions with people on the road. Picks up an annoying lady who perceived him to be the killer because he was thinking out aloud, I would say.
Well, because he was like fascinated.
Yeah.
Creeped her out.
And then and then he keeps on seeing this white like a chick dressed in white who later then becomes
Keeps passing her by because it's not allowed to pick up hitchhikers.
Yeah, but this lady just jumped into the car.
Yeah, that annoying British lady.
Yeah. So when he tries to talk on the phone. The locals don't like him at all. They're dicks to him. And he's trying to report, like, hey, like this guy in the green van. I parked on the side of the road. I saw him bearing fucking bags, and, because he's hearing stories of a serial killer across the fucking, Australia. They're finding body parts, shit's getting mailed, weird stuff. Like the Australian Jack the Ripper, I think he said that. And so he, the chick, he hits a town. The old lady, that annoying bitch decides to stay and hook up with somebody on a pink motorcycle or a red motorcycle. I don't know. That was strange. And then he finally picks up Jamie Lee Curtis, and they talk about the serial killer. And now they're 2 Americans.
Da-da-da, on the road again.
Yeah, on the road again. And there was also a really cool scene where they pissed off a boat driver.
Oh, that's my favorite scene in the whole movie. I love
and then
that.
The boat driver's fucking with them back now on the boat. So it's like
the
he's
boat
running
fucking falls off.
Yeah.
That's son of a bitch.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a super fun scene. It just kind of reminded me of some of those kind of car chase movies back in the day.
Yeah, it was
fun.
There's a lot. I mean, a lot more to go. Like, so I don't know. They gave Jamie Lee Curtis some backstory. They go to another gas station. He thinks he's got the guy, and because the green van is there, and when he runs out, the green van is gone, and it appears that the girl's in the next seat next to the guy in the van. It's like, fuck, you know.
That's why I think he's so stupid and insecure. It's like, you guys think that guy's a serial killer, and why would you think she would leave all her shit and just go run off with some strange guy? It's like,
Yeah,
come on, she wasn't like that.
I feel what you're saying there.
I guess she wanted to go with him. I guess she liked him better than me. I was like, she's in trouble, you idiot.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, but yeah, they get the dude. He follows them and he rescues her, and she ends up being fucking. You know, the police catch up, and she's gagged in the back of the truck, and then you get the money shot at the end. He finally delivers the meat, and had the trailer door open, and so he basically you know, that ends up that the killer was putting a dead body in the back of his trailer. That's how close he was to him the whole time.
Son of a bitch.
And then you get a fucking head fucking fall into a soap bucket, and the movie ends.
Ta-da!
Da-da-da-da. So, I mean, okay, so it's an Australian film, so it's already foreign-ish, right?
With American actors, mostly.
With American actors, so that threw me off a little bit, but it also did come off pretty low budgety. There was definitely some intrigue in it, and I can see where a lot of movies took off from this, you know, The Hitcher, different things like that. So, and there's a lot of big time directors that love this movie and completely praise it.
Oh yeah. I think Tarantino loves Road Games, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, a lot of people love Road Games, and it gets critical acclaim from its peers, but not so much. I don't know. Anyways, it was okay for me. I just felt like it played off like a made-for-TV movie.
Yes, that's what
Not quite edgy, not quite intense
saying.
enough.
It's like a made-for-TV movie that's on in the middle of the night, and you're just like, I guess I'll watch this.
I mean, maybe with bigger actors, I don't know, but Jamie Lee Curtis was the shit at the time. I don't know. Stacy Keach kind of threw me off in it, and he was pretty annoying in it, to be honest with you.
He wasn't Stacy Keach at his best.
No.
Like,
no.
He's a good actor, but in this one, it's not. I don't say it's a bad performance for him by all, but it's not.
Yeah, it just. But hey, you know,
but that could be writing. That could be not Stacy Keach, though. I guess you could blame that on dialogue.
Or he was playing. Yeah, it was.
Or maybe he just wanted to be annoying, and he got you because he's a good actor.
You know what? I was just gonna say that. However, yeah, I'm middle of the road, 2.5 out of 5 on this one. So.
I think I give it a 3 for me.
There you go.
From what I have.
Yeah, I think 3. It wasn't great, but it wasn't Invasion of the Blood Farmers horrible, and it kept me intrigued. I was like, didn't think I liked it, but then I kept watching. So.
And you're like, yeah, maybe it's all right.
Yeah. So yeah, 3.
It had that back in we watched Death Valley. It had that Death Valley feel. That's a weird well, I don't know. We'll have to do bring back second chances if I'm getting crickets on that one from Xander.
Maybe.
So, yeah. So, all right. Do we have one more with you, Mr. Sir?
We do have one more with me.
Yes.
It is House of Darkness from 2022. I know I've done a lot of new stuff these first 2 shows, but don't worry, the weird 50s shit's coming next
better
show.
Better than the 70s.
Yeah. So. House of Darkness 2022 with Justin Long and Kate Bosworth. And this is like a take on Dracula's Bride. And Justin Long just winds up taking this woman home. They kind of hit it off really well. They're kind of flirty, but both it's kind of awkward. Kate Bosworth has this super mysterious vibe to her, and when they get to her place, Justin Long is playing Justin Long, right? Oh wow, this is a beautiful house. Oh wow, are you rich? He's just being Justin Long. The interaction is great with him and Kate Bosworth. Like his Justin Long works in this role with Kate Bosworth, who is fantastic in the role she is portraying. And it's just like this kind of long, mysterious back and forth between these two characters, and then you kind of find out that Justin Long is kind of a shitty dude, bro, and he's just like trying to bang her and leave. But then, of course, Kate Bosworth's character is a little more sinister than you initially thought. So it is this long back and forth of dialogue that does work, and these two do a great job in the movie. I just didn't think it was. I don't think the payoff was all that great, and I felt like it just started to drag a little bit with so much dialogue and not a ton happening. Mr. Smoke Show Crawford is very high on this movie.
Oh,
super high on it.
Oh,
and I like it, but I don't. It's a 3 out of 5 for me. I don't think it's nothing all that great. And he is correct when he says, if it's not Justin Long and Kate Bosworth in these roles, this movie's done. And that's 100% accurate. If it was not Justin Long and Kate Bosworth, I don't think I would have given it much of anything. But it does get a 3 out of me. There's just not much of a payoff for me. So, but yeah. I think, for some people, you may love it like Smoke Show. You may love it like Smoke Show.
Yeah, no tip for Mr. Xander on this one. Never seen it. Mr. Smoke Show. I miss Mr. Smoke Show, by the way.
Yeah.
Miss podcasting with that guy. He's a good dude. Yeah. He's funny.
He is.
He's too busy out there taking pictures like he's sucking dick, eating ice cream all the time.
Time for
I know.
Hulk music.
Which is the best.
I know. Oh, the sad Hulk music? No, we're not doing that on my show. But that would be fun. We do sad Hulk music whenever we have podcasters that have left the show, but that he did not leave this show.
You're talking about one that left another show.
I know, but we're not leaving no shows. I'm just doing my 3. Anyways,
I'm just doing the one.
This is the one. That's all you need.
The one. That's right.
So, yeah, guys, great episode. That's our number 2, episode 2 in the 31 Days of Halloween challenge of movies that we had never seen. And,
yeah.
I think next episode, what we got, 16 through what, 23?
Yeah.
Does that sound about right?
Yes.
All right, man.
And I got some older stuff coming, so I got one from 87, 88, 58. So.
Oh, we got some special stuff coming up for you.
Stuff. Yeah, I dug into some. I got the that folklore box set from Severin.
Okay.
And I've been digging into that. So, and there's some wild shit in there. I tell you. Just go Google Tilbury butter, and we'll talk about it next week.
Okay. That's great.
There you have it. Oh, what's our first movies that we're gonna do together?
Oh, I don't know.
We'll talk about it next time.
I have no idea.
All right, I'm gonna stop recording. Good night.
Right.
Love you guys.
Good night.
Happy Halloween.
You've been listening to the Cemetery Gates podcast, featuring Android Virus and Xander Kane. Follow us on Twitter @AndroidVirus, @Xander_Kane, and @CemeteryGates66.